Yo, yo. What's up, my high value bros? What up, kings? What's up, gods? Hey, man, y'all go ahead and tap that like button. You know what I'm saying? Smash that notification bell and subscribe. Go ahead and run it up. Go ahead and give me that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this channel up to 3K. It's about that time. I mean, come on, man. I'm putting out that fire content, that higher perspective, you feel me? That spiritual shit and just some like red pill type knowledge wrapped up with it, right? But anyway, long story short, today's video is going to be about, walking away from a woman when she becomes violently angry. Because we already talked about disrespect and things like that. So here it is, right? Let's start this off proper, the right way. Now, the highest calling of a man, according to Ma'at, which is a spiritual law, as it were, where our ancient ancestors used to interact with our women, you know what I'm saying? Right here in Native America or whatnot. So, nevertheless, there's an ancient proverb that goes that the highest calling of a man is to protect a woman so that she can walk the earth unharmed. Now, the lowest calling of a man is to ambush a woman and force his way into her life. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you ambush a woman? You can physically ambush her and force your way into her life. Or you could be on some low vibrational shit and be like this stalker type dude, stalking her, blowing up her phone, showing up unannounced, following her, trying to be controlling, trying to tell her what to do, how to dress, you know what I'm saying, to the point where it's coming from insecurity. You know what I mean? Like if she just dressed in a certain way to get extra attention outside of yours, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna address that. But you don't want her to be dressing like a freaking whore or whatnot, you know, when she's with you. You know what I mean? That just comes with like mutual respect. But I'm just talking about you trying to control every aspect of her life because you just don't trust her and you feel as though that, you know what I'm saying, that someone else deserves her better than you. You know what I mean? But, you know, being controlling, being insecure, showing up unannounced, checking her phone, all that, you know what I'm saying? That's ambushing your way into her life. You know what I'm talking about? Like, all that. Like, that pushes women away. That dry their pussy up real quick, so you don't want to do that. Now, what's the highest calling of a woman? Now, the highest calling of a woman is to, lead a man to his soul, as to the source. You know what I mean? And the lowest calling of a woman is to seduce a man, separating him from his soul, and to leave him aimlessly wandering. You know what I mean? Now, how do you lead a man to his soul? Well, she speaks to his soul. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, women, they're the spiritual protectors of men. You know what I mean? Because they're tapped into their emotions more so than we are. And they can feel things that we can't or whatnot. So, anywho, having said that, a woman can lead a man to his soul by believing in his dreams, by believing his business, all of his goals, his purpose. Like if you got a woman that's like your personal cheerleader that believes in you and your purpose and your mission and your career and your investments and you know your business adventures and things like that, that's a good woman to have with you because you know a woman, they're amplifiers. You know what I'm saying? Like you give a woman, you know what I'm saying, your seed should give you a child. You give her a home, you know, a place like a house, she'll decorate and make it a home. You know what I'm saying? You give her your seed, she'll give you children and whatnot. So whatever type of energy you give a woman, she can like magnify that shit into something great. Like women basically bring out the greatness in men. You know what I'm saying? They bring out that competitive spirit. Like you can get shit done on your own, but if you got that cheerleader, you know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Look at your football and basketball games or whatnot, what they got on the sidelines. The cheerleaders that cheer you on. Because when a woman is on a beautiful ass woman, a goddess, you know what I'm saying, is like, you know, cheerleading you on, bro. There's nothing that you can't accomplish. That's why we get that adage, you know what I'm saying, behind every good man is a strong woman, or behind every strong man is a good woman, or something like that, right? So that kind of has a ring of truth to it, you feel me? So this is how a woman lead a man to his soul. As to the source, what is source? God, the universe, the creator. You know what I mean? So however you want to call it, you feel me? Now, how does she separate a man from his soul? Well, she separates a man from his soul, by talking down on him, disrespecting him, you know what I'm saying? Reducing him down to nothingness verbally. So women, you know what I mean? Like, they already know, like with the hand game, physically, for the most part, most women can't, you know what I'm saying, get down like that. And shouldn't even want to. So, but they're equal, but they are very, very, they're verbal assassins. They're cerebral assassins. Like, a woman can cut you down with words. So that's why it's like, as a man, you got to be really, really, you got to have some thick skin. You know what I'm saying? And this is why you can't reveal any type of a weakness to a woman, because women hate weakness or whatnot. But if a woman sees weakness in you, she gonna use it as ammunition to unload the clip on you verbally one of these days. You know what I'm saying? So this is why in every area of life you got to be strong and powerful. This is why you can't be like insecure about anything. You know what I'm saying? About your looks, your achievements, or nothing that in life. You know what I'm saying? You got to be confident in every way, because if you give her a door to walk in, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you show an ounce of insecurity, that's ammunition. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna unload the clip and spray you. You know what I mean? So don't do that. Don't show any type of weakness in front of a woman. Don't look for her validation. Don't look for her validation. Just know who you are out the gate. You know what I'm saying? She with you because of that. Anyway, you know what I mean? But when a woman loses respect for you, and I got another video on do this when she gets disrespectful. But we talking about when things get physical and violent. When a woman disrespects you verbally, she starts calling you names, stupid. If you let her get away with that and you don't check it or whatnot, it's just gonna compound and things like that. When a woman starts to disrespect you, bro, she gonna pull back on the pussy. It ain't gonna be no sex or none of that. She ain't gonna want to get close to you or none of that. And she gonna be talking to you sideways, bro. Any and everything gonna come out of her mouth. And if you let that irk you, first of all, don't even take it. Like, first of all, don't even stay in a situation like that. You're supposed to bounce. Either you tell, hey, don't ever talk to me like that again, or you'll never see me again, or this is over. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that disrespect over here. We don't get down like that. Don't ever say that to me again, or it's over. You know what I'm saying? If you don't make that abundantly clear with her, all right, it's gonna compound. All right, so this is kind of like a continuation of the video that I made about disrespect. But if you keep letting her respect you, and she will, if she get away with it, she's gonna be loose with the mouth. And if that ain't enough, you know what I'm saying? Now she's gonna start to get physical. She's gonna invade your space. She's gonna be pointing your finger and all of that. And she's gonna be blowing up on you like she a dude. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be non-reactive, bro. You have to be stoic. You have to be you have to practice stoicism with a woman. You can't show any type of weakness with a woman, because once she sees that, she gonna push the issue. Now, if a woman gets up in your face, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate level of disrespect, because now if she put her hands on you, which you do have a right to defend yourself, but in defending yourself, even if you push her down, even if you restrain her or whatever, right? She can still call the police, right? She can still call the police, and they're gonna arrest her. They're gonna take her to jail, even though she was the instigator, because, you know, these laws, these domestic violence laws, are pretty much on the woman's side, the court system. You see what I'm saying? Like, I used to be a CO and I was a cop, you know what I'm saying, at one point or whatnot. And I've seen this like go down. I done seen all type of dudes get arrested for like domestic violence, and you know, like, bro, you got to get a command on that. Like, you can't let a woman put her hands. You got to walk away. You see things start to get violent. You see things start to get like really ramped up. You got to go, bro. You got to exit. You know, so put the ego aside. Let her rah, and leave, because, you know, it really don't make no sense to go back and forth with a woman, because they're not rational. when they're in that state. Most women are not rational at all. Remember, they're just tapped into the emotions. So it don't matter if you're right or wrong. It doesn't matter if you're right or they're wrong in the situation. They don't care. All they care about is how they're feeling in that moment. So if they angry and agitated and they just feel like they don't respect you and you know what I'm saying, they being acrimonious and all that, bro, there's nothing you can say that can put her in a right vibration. Your best tactic is to walk away and just don't deal with it. Once she sees that you walking away, you're not going to go ahead and go back and forth with her, because that's feminine energy anyway. She going to build off of that, because she want to get a response out of you. And if she can get you to push her, shove her, and put your hands on her, bro, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. If you're an officer, bro, they're going to take your gun, all that. You'll never be able to carry a gun. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your career. You can get, like, even if you're not an officer, you can get arrested for domestic violence. If you don't bail out, you lose your job and all that, just over an argument with a woman. Like, it don't make no sense to ever argue with a woman to go back and forth, especially a black woman at this point, because she's the angriest woman on the planet at this point. You know what I'm saying? She got smoked. She can unload the clip with that mouth. And, there's some of them will run up on you, bro. And, you can't get, sucked into that. You can't be triggered by that. You feel me? Like, I'm really trying to, make this abundantly clear, bro. Walk away and never deal with her again. I'm talking from experience. Like, I wasn't always this level-headed when I was super young. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, I've learned from that. I'm speaking from experience. Like, everything I taught y'all about, I'm speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? So, walk away from a woman who gets violent. She put her hands on you. Yeah, you can defend yourself, but I'm telling you, there's a high probability that you'll end up going to jail before she do. You know what I mean? And then you got that. Then you have someone who are very, psychotic and vengeful and conniving, bro. They'll beat their own self up and mark their own self up and say that you did it. And then if you got a female officer that shows up, they're already biased. You know what I mean? A dude, or if you got some simp dude that shows up as an officer, you still going to jail. So, so aside from the jail thing, bro, you just don't want to put your hands on a woman because she's not as physically tough, obviously, as a man. You know what I mean? So if you ain't gonna put your hands on a dude, definitely don't put your hands on a woman, but you could do what you got to do to defend yourself in terms of that when it comes to life or death. Because in that video where she shot her husband and did it on live on Facebook, you know what I mean? That seemed like it was premeditated or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? This is how lethal and how deadly things can escalate if you don't stop it. So the first signs of physical violence is going to be verbal disrespect. And the moment a woman disrespects you, bro, you got to walk away. Like, it's just too much to lose, bro. It's just too much to lose. So, you got to have respect over love. Respect over love, bro. Matter of fact, she can't even love you if she don't respect you. But you got to require and demand and maintain respect throughout the tenure of your relationship with a woman. So stay in your highest calling and hope that she stay in her highest calling, because she's not in her highest calling, she's going to be in her lowest calling, and that's straight toxicity, because she's going to be separating you from your soul and leaving you away from the source. So if she's talking down on you, or she's trying to, get you off your focus in terms of like your mission, purpose, focus, and all that, your bag and all that, bro, that's a parasite. She's a liability. She's gonna wreck your fucking life. Like, one of the most important decisions a man can make in his life is the type of woman that you want to be with. So, like, a woman is your reflection. She's like, you know what I'm saying, a representation of you. You know what I mean? So when you with a woman and she's on your arm and things like that, just know that, like, not only is she affecting your sexual market value, whether positively or negatively, but she's also a representation of you as well. So remember that, man. I ain't gonna make this too long. I done preached enough, man. I'm out of here. But hey, bro, y'all go ahead and grab my book, How to Be a High Value Man, The Blueprint to Successful Women. It's available in ebook. You know what I'm saying? It's available in paperback. No, not ebook. I keep saying it. It's available in audio book and paperback. Just go to Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Also, guys, if you got an issue with a woman, man, you want to chop it up with me, For a fee, I got you. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you a Zoom link and we'll chop it up for an hour and I give you a plan of action. In the meantime, man, hey, like my shit, share my shit, subscribe to my shit, and comment on my shit. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man. I'm out this bitch. Love, peace, yeah.